Welcome back, horror fans. Do you remember the discussions we had last year about a potential remake of Resident Evil Zero and a new film production of the title? Well, it would appear that things are beginning to take shape on this front. Before going any further, remember that the information shared in this video comes from leaks and, as such, should be taken with a grain of salt. If notorious leaker aesthetic gamer aka Dusk Golem can be trusted, the next remake of the saga will be none other than Resident Evil Zero Remake. Surprising, isn't it? He made the following statement on the S.T.A.R.S forums.
I get why people will doubt Zero Remake, but I'm mighty certain it is actually happening. For why they chose it, I can only offer speculation, but I think I have some mighty good speculation if anyone cares to hear it. In full context, it's me speculating though. Not that Zero Remake is happening, it is. But speculating on why Zero was chosen right now, which I think I have some good points on why.
Of course, this information should be treated with the appropriate degree of caution, as the man's track record is not flawless. Nonetheless, it is interesting to note that his statements date back to May 2024. He goes on to explain why he seems certain that RE0R is approaching. One of these reasons is particularly interesting, as it has just been confirmed in the last few days.
So firstly, the upcoming live-action Resident Evil film is based off of Resident Evil Zero. The live-action RE films have a clause in them they need to release a new film in the RE series every 5 years to keep the IP, which makes a lot of money for them, so they don't want to lose it. The last RE film made under this was Welcome to Raccoon City, which was in 2021, so they need a new RE film out by the end of 2026. It started production recently actually, and the film has been leaked to be an adaptation of RE0. So, speculative reason number one, Capcom chose Zero in this window because really there's no better time to do a Zero remake than now with the movie coming out, regardless of its quality, as it'll raise awareness from a more casual audience of Zero and its character's setting.
At this stage, we don't know whether the film in question will actually be based on Resident Evil Zero, but The Hollywood Reporter reported 2 days ago that filmmaker Zach Kreger has been chosen to direct the next film in the Resident Evil saga, and that his work is described by sources as a revamp that will take the franchise back to its horrific roots and be more faithful to the original games, which date back to 1996. I know, that's a tune we've been hearing for the last 20 years. That said, perhaps a filmmaker like Kreger will be able to restore Resident Evil's prestige on the big screen. According to the American media, 4 Hollywood studios, including Warner Brothers and Netflix, are competing for distribution of the film. Constantin Film, which has held the film adaptation rights to the franchise since the late 1990s, will produce the film. Thus, the production of a remake of Resident Evil Zero on modern devices could allow the film to be in the spotlight and vice versa. That's actually a pretty good marketing move if these products are able to convince the fans. And if the game isn't rushed to match the release of the film, as has been the case for many other licenses in the past, other rumors suggest that this remake could be exclusive to the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2, serving as the flagship title for the console's launch. The move would aim to strengthen the survival horror genre's presence on Nintendo's platforms. However, I don't think Capcom would repeat the same mistake it made with the original game, and if there is an exclusivity, I think it would only be temporary. What are your thoughts on the matter? While researching for the production of this video, I found another element worth discussing that could point to the imminent arrival of Resident Evil Zero Remake. Actor Guillan, who specializes in motion capture, is reportedly sharing photos on his Instagram account showing zombie and monkey poses with mentions to Resident Evil. You're going to say, and what? The zombie monkey is a creature that can only be seen in Resident Evil Zero, which fits in with recent leaks about a possible remake. His Instagram account features lots of Resident Evil references and photos of his work, and much to our delight, he's also shared his experiences on his YouTube channel. See for yourself.
Help me! Run!
Sure, It could be a totally different project that has nothing to do with Resident Evil, and maybe he's only referring to the franchise as a fan, but how can you not have a doubt after seeing this? You'll find a link to his channel in the description if you'd like to follow him and watch the video in full. So what do you think, survival horror enthusiasts? Do you think Resident Evil Zero is about to make a glorious comeback with a new game and a new film? Let us know in the comments section. Thank you for watching this video. I'm TheRedButterfly, another survival horror enthusiast just like you. If you enjoyed this clip, please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. It would greatly help the channel gain exposure, and I sincerely thank you if you've already done so. As always, I hope you have a great day, and don't forget, don't go out there without a knife.